Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital News YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribers button and give this video a thumbs up. The Tuesday, May 28 General Hospital spoilers indicate that Damien Spinelli will exhibit hesitation regarding the scheme he committed to assist Sam McCall with. Since Spinelli might be her only chance to discover what they're holding over Jason Morgan, Sam is depending on him for support with her FBI inquiry. Sam may worry that Spinelli will abandon their audacious plan, but after hearing some encouraging remarks from Maxie Jones, it appears he will persevere. Sam will explain to Spinelli what she needs done, and Anna Devon will meet with Jason to exchange information. That might raise some questions concerning Sonny Corinthos' downward trajectory and Carly Spencer's disobedience. Jason might be concerned that Carly isn't done making waves at Pikeman, since he will admit when he's not sure about something. Carly will end up by Jack Brennan's hospital bedside on Tuesday's GH episode. Despite Anna's warnings for her to avoid him, Brennan will then have the chance to flirt while posing questions, but Carly will manipulate him for her own purpose. Harrison Chase will tell you he can help Hamilton Finn Easton get through his problems without getting another drink, but Brooklyn Quartermain might be worried and think that Harrison Chase is still worried. On Tuesday's show, Tracy Quartermain will approach Brooklyn and Chase for a conversation, but she wants to cut right through all the corny platitudes and get right to the point. Tracy seems to be interested in knowing the truth about Chase, Violet Finn, Brooklyn, and Finn following Gregory Chase's untimely death. When Fergus Byrne shows up at an Albany diner, Alexis Davis will be eating by herself, leading her to believe that he followed her there. When Fergus sits down at Alexis's table, he will try to seem like it's a coincidence, but she will question if she should report him for harassment. Fergus will consent to go, but not before pressing Alexis to respond to a query. Alexis will have to provide Fergus with an explanation as to why she has decided to appeal her disbarment at this last minute. Alexis might get the opportunity to question Fergus about why he is so determined to hold her accountable for his siblings' deaths during this heated exchange. While Harmony Miller is significantly more responsible, it's possible that Fergus is just waiting for Alexis to die to rip into. We'll bring you predictions on her storyline and any developments on her appeal. General Hospital teasers claim Alexis will speak her views and look for updates on Fergus' thinking. Tracy Quartermain speaks with someone, Jason Morgan provides updates, and Alexis Davis obtains clarification. Devane Anna, Harrison Chase is self-assured. Harrison Chase talks on helping his older brother Hamilton Finn get over his loss with his new bride Brooklyn Quartermain Chase. He thinks he can help Finn without getting him back into booze, because after learning of their father's death, Finn had relapsed. Together, they must also deal with other issues like planning a funeral and selecting the speaker for the farewell service. Although Finn had discussed going to an AAA meeting, it's unclear if he did so or if he still uses alcohol as a coping mechanism. Finn seems determined, but it's not clear if that's because of his addiction or who he really is. Tracy Quartermain discusses the offering. Tracy Quartermain has offered her time to help with the program. If it's okay with the other person, she would rather send her condolences through Skype. It appears that she could find it too much to handle being present at Gregory Chase's burial in person. This makes sense because, after Luke Spencer's death, Gregory was the first man with whom she truly bonded. Their friendship had the potential to grow into something more, even if it only really took off in the final months of Gregory's life. Even though Tracy is acting brave, you have to admit that it must hurt for her. Alexis Davis receives responses. Alexis Davis is still in Albany, awaiting word on whether or not she will be granted her to get Fergus Byrne, her opponent, to listen to her when she suddenly stumbles into him at a cafe. How on earth did she pull that off, particularly following their altercation in court? Is Fergus the one with the answers she's been looking for, especially about Ava Jerome's involvement? Thankfully, Fergus initiates the conversation and the tone is less confrontational. The Jackal and Sam McCall reconvene. Damien Spinelli appears to be reluctant to help Sam McCall in her attempts to help Jason Morgan. This may be explained by his natural caution in light of the serious threats posed by the people Jason is attempting to bring down. It is important to remember that each of these three people is a parent, which highlights the necessity of exercising caution when engaging in harmful activities. Carly Spencer's deceptive hospital stay. During an undercover hospital visit to GA, Carly Spencer asks Jack Brennan, "What could I have told you that you don't already know?" Despite Jason's objections, it appears that Carly is still attempting to obtain information from Brennan in order to assist him. She's previously been chastised by Anna Devine for tampering with and ruining an investigation. Evidently, Carly still believes she has an in with Brennan due to his interest to her, and she believes she can woo Jason into giving her the information she wants. However, her excessive confidence may be the source of her doom. In style. Weekly spoilers for General Hospital. Sonny spirals even further as Ava plots. An update from Jason Morgan. When Jason gives Anna an update in a different place and expresses his desire that it stays the case, Anna replies, "But you're not certain." They might be talking about the commotion that Sonny Corinthos and his assaults on Dex Heller provoked. Following their conversation, Dex decided not to pursue legal action. Following Brennan's departure, the inquiry into Pikeman Security Group and the identity of its new owner is still underway. Can they obtain the necessary data without endangering the security of others? According to General Hospital spoilers, Gregory Chase passed suddenly while his fans were sleeping, so they had to say goodbye to him. Following Gregory's death, there were some tense moments when Hamilton Finn discovered his father's lifeless body and told Harrison Chase the devastating news. Naturally, viewers should prepare their tissues for Violet Finn's response. When Tracy Quartermain and Alexis Davis receive updates, you can expect that they will also experience some heartache. Now that Gregory Harrison's departure is public, we want to take a time to concentrate on the responses of his co-stars. Let's take a look at some of the farewell remarks that a few cast members have shared on social media. To begin with, Michael Easton honored his TV ad with a poignant Instagram post. It's obvious that Easton and Harrison had a wonderful relationship off-screen and that she was sorry to see him go. Harrison, Gregory, not only is she one of the best performers I have ever had the pleasure of working with, but she is also an even greater person. You are an amazing teacher, my friend, and I have had the pleasure of sharing the stage with you for the past 3 years. We will all miss your skill, grace, and commanding presence in the studio, Easton added. Apart from Easton's candid images and thoughtful remarks, Jophiel Love also shared a few images and a heartfelt statement. "Ah, Grandfather Gregory, at Miss Surf you will be sorely missed on GA. And Michael at will too, I'm sure of it. At General Hospital, I hope you survived. Grandpa, you were the greatest on TV." Love urged. Love told Harrison how much she loved him and acknowledged Violet's anguish, pointing out that she had actually gained an honorary grandpa. Additionally, Nancy Lee Grahn thought back on her time spent working with Harrison and bestowed upon him some well-earned praise. "It was difficult to bid my friend Gregory Harrison farewell. Sharing the stage with this guy was such a pleasure, and getting to know him was truly a blessing. I genuinely admire and love every aspect of him," Grahn stated on what was once known as Twitter. X. We'll bring you more forecasts on the further misery that will accompany the news that Gregory's funeral plans will need to be made shortly, according to General Hospital spoilers.